Good morning, everybody. Pete Blank here for this week's edition of Pete's Points. Let's talk about your high-performing employees today and if they burn out and what you need to do about that. We'll use the good old-fashioned pool pump as a metaphor. Now, here you see a good old-fashioned pool pump with multiple employees, if you will. You've got the sand filter and you've got the pipes, and then you've also got the motor. Let me get my finger right. The motor is right down in this area over here. You've got the pool, and when everything is working well, you've got a really good looking pool. But heaven forbid that your pool motor goes out, which is one of your team members, maybe even your most high functioning team members, and they burn out. And all of a sudden they stop working. Well, you could have one high performer who stops, and all of a sudden your pool or your office environment, your culture gets toxic, just like my beautiful pool here. So what's the point? The point is you as leaders need to keep an eye out for burnout with your employees. I was just reading an article on Harvard Business Review that came out last year, and it was talking about the best way to help with burnout is to make sure that you are setting the example as the leader. So I got two ways that you can do that today. Number one, if you notice one of your employees, one of your high-performing employees is starting to burn out, or maybe your team looks stressed, talk to your supervisor. Talk to your leader and say, hey, can we redistribute some of this work? Can we reassign some priorities or change some deadlines? Because I'm telling you, some of my employees are starting to hum. They're starting to make some noise. They're starting to rattle, and they're not working as high performingly as they could. Can you go to bat on their behalf? The second thing you could possibly do as the leader is to model the behavior that you want to see. So for example, are you checking in with your employees? Are you asking about how they're feeling? Are you sending emails all the time up till about midnight? Are you not taking breaks yourself? So if you don't model the proper behavior of what preventing burnout looks like, how can you expect your employees to do the same? So again, when the employees are all working well, when the pump and the motor and the pipes and the filter are all going well, you got a beautiful looking outcome. But if just one of these things burns out, this is what happens. Try to prevent employee burnout by modeling the example you want to see. Hey, we'll see you next time, hopefully with a clearer pool on Pete's Points.